Would you have lunch with me today?
How often do I have to tell you no?
And we'll all go down to the recruiting office. Handsome.
Come on, baby.
I could get you a better uniform than that. Come on.
Good evening. May I drive you home?
No, thank you.
Why?
Are you going to begin that all over again?
No. Yes.
Please, Mr. Stuyvesant. I hate to keep turning you down this way.
Then why do it?
Because you Rolls-Royces seem to think that every girl that works in the store is just dying to step right in your car and go places. There may be some girls like that, but I'm not one of them. So please don't keep asking me, will you? And you won't bother me anymore, will you? Well, I'm glad that's understood. I hate to be forced into being so rude. But I simply can't go out with you. Now you understand, don't you? That's fine. Goodbye.
How about a little dinner and a show?
Oh.
Gustav?
Yes, sir?
What seems to be the trouble?
But our chauffeur has gone away from us.
Discharge him.
Yes, Mr. Stuyvesant. But I can't drive the car.
No?
No, I can't. There must be an employment agency around here. Shouldn't we get another one?
Very good, Gustav. I shall engage him.
Yes, Mr. Stuyvesant.
Hooray, hooray, I've got flat feet. Hey, I don't have to go.
There's someplace he doesn't have to go. Not a very nice-looking place.
Oh, you just walk in, sir. You find everything you need in there.
What's your name?
Elmer J. Stuyvesant.
What's the J for?
Why, it was named after my father.
Well, what's his name?
Elmer J. Stuyvesant.
All right, Jack.
Julius.
Julius. Who's your nearest relative?
My sister. She lives right around the corner. Is it necessary that I answer all these questions?
It's not only necessary, but imperative. Where were you born?
St. Vincent's Hospital.
What's the matter? Were you sick?
I don't remember. I was quite young.
How old are you?
23.
Married?
No. I know the sweetest girl.
Not married.
Most beautiful eyes.
Do you know that if you're rejected by any reason of disqualifications known you conceal from the accepting officer, you will not be furnished with return transportation or place of acceptance?
I do.
Sign here, please.
You Well, I've never done this sort of thing before. And if you don't mind, I would like immediate action.
Oh, you'll get it all right. That door, please.
Oh, a better selection.
All right, take off your clothes.
Huh?
Take off your clothes.
I beg your pardon.
Come on, don't stall around. Get those clothes off.
Why, there's some mistake.
Your name's Stuyvesant, isn't it?
Yes?
Well, come on, get them off.
I will not.
Come on, get their clothes off. What's the idea? Oh, you get
You can't get my... You can't...
Oh, you don't give us that argument.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Sure, we'll be ashamed of ourselves.
No, let me alone.
Oh, you get tough.
No, excuse me. Now, wait a minute.
You don't understand.
I don't want to chauffeur anyhow. Come on.
Keep your eyes to the front. Don't be gazing around. Stand still. Wipe that smile off your face. This ain't funny. You'll find out. A fine-looking bunch of mugs. Why, the enemy will probably laugh themselves to death when they look at this outfit. Listen to me, you birds. You're in the army now. Do as you're told and do it quick. Don't try to think. That's what I'm here for. You got 2 feet, right and left. Remember which is which. That's all you got to remember for a while. Now, answer to your names and step 1 pace to the front so I can get a look at you. Cohen! Get in there. Abe Cohen! What is this, a wholesale house or an army? Get back in the ranks, except you!
Say, General, anytime you want a suit press, I'll press our tail like nobody ever pressed
Get back in the ranks! Wendenborg. Now, there's a picture. Get back in the ranks. Here am I, broken hearted. What's your name? Don't you know who you are? I'm not myself today. Well, I got your number. Will you call me up sometime? Get back in the ranks! Stuyvesant! Stuyvesant! Elmer Stuyvesant!
Did you want junior or senior?
Which are you?
I'm junior.
Well, I'll take senior. Hey, who do you think you are?
Elmer Stuyvesant, the second.
I don't care if you're Henry VIII.
Oh, but I'm not.
Who said you was? What did you do before you got in the army?
I'm associated with my father.
What did he do?
He's retired.
Fall out! Throw your equipment! All right, come on, get down the street.
Haven't you anything smaller?
Oh, yeah, sure. All right, now, get that stuff and follow the man in front of you there. Hey! Hey, who's leading this outfit? What's this going on? What's this? Who's in there? Come here, you! Hold it! Hold for you to go up here. Come on! To the rear march! Why, you who started you up here? All right, hey, company! Come on, get up there, you! Come on, get up, take that rifle! Come on, fall in here, you mug! Come on, dress up on the man in front of you. Give me that apple. Put that rifle on the ground there. Get it next to you. That rifle around. Get it on the... Listen, wise guy, I'm laying for you. Your life's not going to be worth a nickel. Get that rifle on the ground. Get those feet together. Get it over here. Come on. Get that hat on. Get your fine, cockeyed looking army. Every uniform tailored to fit, and you got 'em on backwards, upside down, and... After a few instructions, I want you to get 'em on, get 'em buttoned up, get looking like soldiers.
Get in there, closer here. Put 'em together.
What are you doing with 2 guns? Where's your gun? Who's got that gun? What are you guys trying to do? Frame me? You got a fraternal order here? Straighten up. Get that gun together, button up those blouses, and get yourself looking like soldiers. Spit it out! Spit it out! Why, you worm?
Sergeant Brophy has a way of his own with new men.
Now, this is your rifle, a Springfield rifle.
Springfield, Illinois, or Massachusetts?
What's the difference?
Oh, there's a vast difference. For instance, you see, the Illinois Springfield would probably be similar to the Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, around the back bay section around Boston.
How long?
Massachusetts, of course, you know that.
Yeah, how long since you've been in Boston?
Bring up that meeting before I bash your brains out. Now, listen. I'll do all the instructing here. Well, Sergeant, we'll have to give them a little hoof, Bill. Take them out the parade ground. We'll see what these smart guys will do. Left face! Forward! March! Come left! March! Roll away. Come on up to that pivot, soldier. Come on up there. Get up there where you belong. Get that thing up.
No, Father, I don't think I'll stay in the Army. The other chaps don't seem to recognize my social position. Yes. So I think I'll resign. Yeah.
Why, Mr. Stuyvesant, it's not really you.
Well, it's me, all right, but it can't be you.
Don't you like it?
Oh, it looks great on you. Balloon Corps?
Well, I like that. No, I'm in the entertainment division. Maybe I'll get to France.
I'm afraid I will, too.
You know, this is the last place on earth I expected to see you.
I didn't expect it myself.
But you enlisted. The draft hasn't started yet.
Well, I enlisted. I didn't mean to.
I know. You were swept off your feet.
Yeah.
I know just how you felt. All the boys felt the same way. Only you didn't weaken. You went through with it. And you didn't use your family influence to get a soft job in the Army. You started from the bottom.
I started below the bottom.
Below?
Yeah, I've been digging ditches for 3 weeks. Not a manicurist in the camp.
The Army's done you a lot of good already.
With you?
Well, it hasn't hurt you in my estimation.
Come on, Mary. The car's waiting.
I'll be right outside.
Well, hurry up.
Hurry, Mary. Come on over often.
Come on, Mary.
Oh, Mary.
Bye.
Come on.
What do you think, Scott?
What?
I got my transfer and sailing orders, and I leave for France tonight.
Splendid, old man. Congratulations.
Thanks.
All right, let's try it. On guard! Advance! Advance! Long point! Oh, nothing like it. Nothing like it. As you walk, get back, you mug. Get back. Boy, you look like a lot of barn dancers charging in there. Where's your bayonet? Why, you stupid lug, pick it out and get it on. It's guys like you that make work for stretcher bearers. What do you think you guys are doing with them bayonets? Stabbing pickles at a church festival? This is bayonet work. Cold steel, bloody business. I want you to show the tiger that's in you. I want you to come in growling. I want you to give him a real growl like this. Ah! And then as you lunge for your man, growl again. Ah! That's what I want. Ferocious as the wild beasts of the jungle. Because when the enemy sees a charging bunch of fighting, snarling, growling, fighting men coming in with cold steel, ready to rip and tear through flesh and bone, they don't like it. They don't like it, I tell you.
He said they don't like it. Well, I can understand that.
Silence in the ranks. Now, let's see the tiger that's in you. You, Elmer J. Stuyvesant, Jr. the second. On guard. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Get it on. On guard. Come on, come on. Advance.
Oof.
What do you call that?
He said to growl.
Is that a growl? Boy, you got him. You got me as scared right now, as scared that I'll have to wrap this around your skull and lose my chevrons. Get in there. Now, the second movement in modern bayonet work is called the short thrust. Grip your rifle like this. You get right up. You'll probably use this in close quarters. This is what you'll use in the trenches. Get this blade right up against the enemy's blade. Grip it short. Get it around, under his chin. Ready to give it to him in the gullet. Man to man, body to body. Eye to eye. You can feel your hot breath flaming right through the enemy. Look at that, slick, shiny steel. A man's weapon. Every one of you, and if you use it like men, you'll come out like soldiers. Not like a lot of dead ones. Now watch me. Go right in. The enemy's advancing. He's coming to you. What do? You duck him. You get onto his guard, and you give it to him. Right through the gullet. Then you get a short grip. Turn your rifle. Rip and tear. You can't get it out. What do? Put your shoulder against him. Work it, tear, rip. You can feel his hot blood. What does it do? It infuriates you, and you're ripping his hair. There may be a guy next to you, and you gotta get him. So you get it out, and you give it to him. That's what I want.
Hello.
How do you do?
How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, I'm just fine. How have you been?
Oh, I feel pretty good. How are you?
Won't you come in and sit down?
Oh, I can't. I gotta go back and drill some more. I've been.
Are you going to start that all over again?
Then will you have some gumdrops?
Thanks.
You're welcome.
What'd you say?
You're welcome. Say, how about seeing you at your house sometime?
I don't know.
Well, gee whiz, you know, it's part of your job to keep us soldiers happy.
Well, if you put it that way, I guess I'll have to say yes.
When?
Well, it can't be before tonight.
I'll be there.
Where?
At your house.
You don't even know the address.
Don't have to know. I've been by there 100 times.
Have you really?
You girls be the death.
Goodbye. I'll see you tonight.
I'll be over early.
You know, I'm beginning to like you. In military clothes.
Oh, I'll wear 'em the rest of my life.
Sergeant, line the company up. I'll be there in a second. Who was that soldier just went out the window?
One of the boys.
Oh. I'm Aim.
The name's Mary. But don't be formal. Just call me Kid.
Gee, you know, that's sweet of you, Mame.
Kid.
Oh. You know, I'm keeping my eye on you. I don't want any of these guys to pull any rough stuff.
I don't appreciate that. See, I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself.
I know, but I was afraid some of these rookies might not know that you're my girl.
Oh. Am I your girl?
Sure. Didn't I tell you so yesterday?
That's right. I'd forgotten all about it.
If I see any of those worms hanging around your house, why, they'll never live to die in France.
We're going out tonight. Are we going out tonight? Oh, boy, you bet we're going out
Everybody having a good time in there?
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Everybody all set? Yes. Raring to go. All got your passes?
Yes.
Well, that's great. Tear them up. All passes have been revoked. We're liable to shove off any minute.
Wait a minute. Mine has personally been signed by the captain.
Yeah, that's the captain's signature. That's not any good either. Well, boys, pleasant dreams. Reveille at 4:30 as usual. Oh.
Oh, who's there? Sergeant of the Guard. Remember your special orders. All passes have been revoked.
Where do you think you're going?
Well, I was just going out for a walk.
Where's your pass?
Where's yours?
Don't get fresh with me, soldier. Sneaking out, going AWOL, hey?
Same as you.
Where was you going?
Oh, listen, Sergeant. I just had to see my sweetheart to tell her goodbye before we sailed.
So, you know, Stuyvesant, you're not a bad little guy. To tell you the truth, I was a bit romantic myself tonight. I was going out to see a skirt, too.
Skirt?
Yeah, Cookie.
Cookie.
Which way you going?
Oh, I gotta go down this way.
Fine, I'm going down there, too. Let's go together. Keep your eye out for the MPs.
In peace. I hope my girl doesn't fall in love with somebody else while I'm in France.
You know, I think a guy is an awful rat that would go out with another fella's girl while he's soldiering.
Why, he ought to be shot.
Shot? Why, shooting's too good for him. It's a painless sort of a death.
Do you like throwing under trains?
Well, throwing under trains ain't bad, but it's over too quick.
Well, you could pick out a slow train.
Yeah, but you know, if I caught a guy red-handed going out with my girl, why, I'd tear him limb from limb.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Well, so long, Sarge. This is as far as I go.
Say, is this your girl's house?
You want to meet her?
Yeah, I'd love to meet her.
Oh, you'll like her. She is beautiful. The sweetest. Hello?
Do you know this mug?
I never saw him before in my life.
What? Are you trying to make a liar out of my girl? Get out of here. Get over that mug. Hiya, baby. Come on in, sit down.
And furthermore, if you don't stop forcing your attentions on me, I'm going to tell the commanding officer. I hope that's clear.
Okay, sister. Have it your way. But remember, you're passing up an awfully good bet.
What do you think you're doing? Why, sir, I was just there. Don't talk back to me. I'll have you arrested for disrespect to an officer. I'll have you put in irons. You... Fathead, you! The idea.
Here, you'll be all right in a couple of weeks.
the best, Elmer, that you met again by chance. You never really guessed you'd part at the height of your romance. But something in the air tells me that she don't care.
To enter the submarine danger zone. You all know your boat station. No matter where you are or what you are doing, report at once to your proper boat station and stand by for further orders. Sergeant, dismiss the company.
Attention. Now, all you swimmers, don't forget to have those water wings with you. Dismiss. Mary. That's your baby, Mary.
I don't care.
What?
I don't care.
I said that's Mary, your girlfriend.
Sorry.
What's the matter with you? You crazy?
No, I'm not interested, that's all. I'm absolutely through with dames. They're all traitors.
Well, I'm going down below and police up the nice, pretty, white lily body now. So, whoops, to a sailor. And run, 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 run.
Don't be alarmed. It's only a boat drill.
Oh.
Sergeant, speak to this man.
What do you mean, falling in looking like that?
Orders are orders.
Why, you sleepy-looking pelican, go below and wrap something around that torso before I wrap this around you. Company, dismissed.
Why, Elmer! Oh, Elmer, I want to see you.
Oh, no, you don't.
Come out here. Elmer, I want to see how you look in your overseas outfit.
Oh, you'd be surprised. Go away. I don't want to talk to you.
Elmer, I want to explain to you about that evening.
I don't want to hear about it. Go away.
If you don't come out here, I'm going to come in there with you.
En général, la France est fière de recevoir un groupe d'hommes si braves et si bien entraînés.
Thank you for the compliment, General. We are proud to be with you in your sunny France.
I wonder where Elmer is. What's there? Hey! Come there!
Lieutenant, billet your companies.
All right, first one, man. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Right in there. Nice job there, bro.
Sergeant, get these lugs and shove them in a rat kennel.
I wonder where Elmer is.
Never mind about Elmer. I'll worry about him.
All right, you 8 men, right over in that barn there.
Get him in
Downstairs.
there.
Come on. Step in there. Get that rifle
Wonder
cleaned
where
up,
that
soldier.
lug Stuyvesant is. Where you been, you worm? Don't you know I'm responsible for every man in the company? I've been looking for you for hours. Every man's in there, nice comfortable quarters, getting all cleaned up. I'm in the dining room now, and you lug. Clean up your gun.
Is that all, sir?
No, that's not all. Get yourself cleaned up. You're on guard duty tonight. Go to your billet. Oh, you stupid mug, get up. Get up, you lug. Get up. Why, you wheel? You worm! Let me get my hands on you! I'll tear you limb from limb! I'll strangle you! Why, you slimy serpent! Let me get up there! Get up! Get up before I'm wet of you! That's what I get for being tender-hearted with these lugs! Ha! 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 Laugh that off, Guggelheimer, you lousy, dirty poisoner!
Now remember,
Come to the port arms at any time you're talking to anyone on your post. And remember to keep your eyes open for the officer of the day.
Yes, sir.
Don't stir me.
Yes, sir.
Detail, hard, hard.
Halt, who's there?
A friend.
Advance, friend, to be recognized. Halt! I ought to arrest you for false pretenses. You're no friend of mine.
Oh, Elmer.
I never saw you before in my life.
Oh, Elmer, please give me a chance to explain.
I can't talk now. I'm on sentry go. What are you doing here anyhow?
I'm billeted here. I was just going to bed.
Well, don't let me detain you.
Oh, Elmer. I tried to explain to you on the boat, but you ran away from me. I told Sergeant Brophy I didn't know you to keep you from getting hurt. Oh, don't you understand? For some reason, Sergeant Brophy said he'd beat up any man that paid any attention to me. And that's why I denied knowing you.
What's Sergeant Brophy to you?
Nothing. I only met him at camp. And besides, I kicked him out of my house. And he's furious.
You did that just for me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mary. You're wonderful.
Then we can be friends again?
Friends? Is that all?
Well, isn't that enough? I mean, till the war's over at least. I guess I'll go to bed. Good night, Elmer.
Oh, Mary. Do you remember that day, the time when you kissed me?
That day? I did that because you were so brave and everything.
Gee, I'm brave now. Ain't I guarding your billet? From raids and spies and aeroplanes and submarines?
Oh, my hero. Good night.
Who fired that shot? What's this racket all about? What happened?
Oh, it was Mary. She kissed me.
Relieve this man and send him to his billet under arrest.
Yes, sir. Take your pose. Go to your billet. Detail, about.
Get out, man.
She kissed me.
Well, why don't you sue her?
No. She loves me.
Well, don't put anything in writing.
Oh, what a beautiful moon. I can see her billet from here.
From here?
You were meant for me. And I was meant for you.
Hey, did he take my ukulele? Hey!
Come on, Apple.
Faites-vous. Tout le monde est... Oh! C'est ça ce qui se passe pendant que les parents dorment. Oh! Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Oh non! Qu'est-ce que vous faites là? Qu'est-ce que vous faites là? C'est ça? Allez, tâchez, vite! Oh, misérable! C'est moi! Moi! I am the one who killed.
What?
I should kill.
I'm awfully sorry.
Tu mens! Yes, sir! Oui, tu es toujours misérable. Il faut mettre 7 ans. 7 ans dans la chambre de ma fille. En prenant même nuit. Qu'est-ce qui commence à faire ici? Le général rendra l'honneur de ma famille. Il a pris l'honneur de ma fille, ma Jeanne. Ma Jeanne là. Le commandant lui rendra l'honneur. Il était toujours là.
Back to your village.
Allez, commandant. This man, my daughter. This man in my daughter's bedroom.
Oh, no. I didn't do anything. Gee, I wouldn't even kiss her.
Sacrebleu! But tisane is not good enough for a kiss.
Oh, no, yes, fine. Gee, if that's causing all the excitement, I'll kiss her.
Ah!
Put that down. Just a moment. How did you get in this man's house?
Walked in.
Oh, you just walked in, huh? Well, the matter will be taken up immediately. And if we find it necessary, the marriage will take place.
Merci, mon commandant. You are honorable, you.
Oh, Captain.
Attention! Sergeant Brophy. Yes, sir. Sergeant, I'm surprised to think that a man of your military standing and ability should allow such a thing to happen in his company. It is almost neglect of duty. You evidently are not paying enough attention to your men. Now, I assure you that if an incident of this sort happens again, K Company will have a new first sergeant. Now, take Private Stuyvesant out and impress him with his duties. That's all. Yes, sir.
Come on, Private Stuyvesant, and be impressed. Come on! Why, you whine, you get me broke after 14 years. Why, I'll pull your tonsils out, you. Well? What did you do? Stoop over in front of a tank?
No, the top sergeant impressed me.
Yeah. Boy, you sure are in bad.
The captain was awful mad at me.
Never mind the captain. You're in bad with Mary.
Mary?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Well, she saw you with that mademoiselle there and the man with a sword.
Oh, I'm perfectly innocent of that. I don't know that girl. She means nothing to me.
Oh. Why don't you tell me the one about Jack and the Beanstalk?
No, what did she say?
She said she never wanted to see you anymore. She don't care even if you never breathe again.
Oh, well, she's got to see me.
Yeah.
She's got to talk to me. Gee, I'd die if she didn't.
Well, you're practically a corpse now, then.
You go tell her. You go explain it to her.
I don't want anything to do with it. She's so mad at you, she perhaps take it all out on me.
Well, you must help me, Claire. There's something we can do.
Now, say, my prolific brain just gave birth to an idea. I'll tell you what you do. Tonight, come over to the show with me, and we'll go backstage, and I'll get over on one side.
You look like a swell tomato, and you got nothing to worry about. Just follow the guy in front of you and do everything that he does.
Well, whose place am I taking?
I don't know, and I don't care. This is your only chance to see Mary. When it comes to getting up, that's what I detest. For rest is the best thing I know. Can there be no letting up, no rest from the pest they call Mr. Trouble and Woe? All the flurry and the worry that he causes has been wished on everybody, I am sure. And if you ever want to try to shake that old guy, let me suggest a cure. Sing a happy little thing. Come on and let us bring joy to the new day. Sing out goes the blue day. Sing just like a bird in spring. And let the echo ring way up in heaven. Song is sweet, this life is cold. Unless we have that certain spark, it's all controlled by music. So from morn till dark, be a lark and just sing, and you can have your fling, accomplish anything if you will only sing.
Sing, I'm gonna sing, wanna let us bring joy to the new day. Sing, I'm gonna blue day. Sing. In spring, and the echo ring way up in heaven. Song is sweet, this life is cold. Unless we have that certain spark, it's all controlled by music. So from morn till dark, be a lark and just sing. You can have your fling, not anything, if you will only sing, 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 sing.
Oh, sing a happy little thing. Come on and let us bring joy to the new days. Sing out go the blue days. Sing and let that echo ring straight up to heaven. Song is king. This life is dark unless you hold that spark. But it's controlled by music. So from dawn till dawn, be your dog and sing. You can have your fling and accomplish anything if you will only sing, sing, sing.
headquarters, sir.
We're ordered to move up at once. The enemy's made a strong advance. Lieutenant, sound the call to arms. Yes, sir. Mary. Wait. Mary, we're going up. I've come to say goodbye.
I don't care. I never want to see you again.
Why? What have I done?
What have you done? You've got a lot of nerve to ask me what you've done. Why, you... Oh,
What?
Stuyvesant! Stuyvesant! Why, you wheel, the whole battalion's waiting on you. Who's over there before I strangle you? Get out, big guy. You... Run, get in there, and if you move, I'll choke you, I'll strangle you.
You'll be sorry.
Turn! Break! Break!
I ain't gonna be long now.
Can't come too soon for me.
I'm not so anxious.
I am. I'll show her. Bring on your war. I'll make her sorry. Cliff, do me a favor. If I get a medal after I'm gone, see that Mary gets it.
But a cheerful fella he is tonight.
I can see her now, crying over my medal after it's too late. And I'm buried in no man's land. Her heart will be breaking, and I'll be there laughing at her.
Oh, that's a funny revenge.
Keep your pecker. Go on, cheer up.
Oh, Captain, will it be all right if I go over the top now?
I'm glad we were assigned this position. It's a great spot for our battalion to become seasoned.
Yes, it is.
This is a quiet sector.
So this is a quiet sector. Well, if this is a quiet sector, I'm going out in no man's land and relax.
That's the enemy's way of showing us they know we're here.
Are we supposed to be a secret?
Stuyvesant, you fish peddler, pipe down.
Scott, see if you can pick up a prisoner. Find out what enemy units are opposite.
Yes, sir. I want you to bring back a prisoner. Now, it's a dangerous mission. And I need 3 men. Webb?
Yes, sir.
Harrison? Yes, sir. Nescabeck? All right, Nescabeck, you'll go first. Keep down and crawl. Get the prisoner and bring him back. Webb, Harrison, you'll leave at 5-minute intervals. Good luck. And goodbye.
Oh, why didn't he pick me?
I'm a lucky fella. I've been lucky all my life. I'm going to get the fellow that the captain wants, and I'm going to bring him back.
Schulze, Meyer und Hoffmann. Du gehst zuerst. Die anderen beiden folgen im Abstand von 5 Minuten. Vorwärts Marsch. Viel Last dir, Hauptmann.
Goodbye. What a future you got.
Glück, Schulz.
There's someone moving out there. Well, one of my men is bringing in a prisoner.
Excellent, Captain. This is a great honor for K Company.
Cap, I've got a prisoner.
Great work, my boy.
He's asleep.
Well, bring him in.
This is immense, Captain. This is a great night for Company K.
Hey, are we winning? It's Nescapic!
Should I take him back, sir?
Sergeant!
Yes,
You stupid-looking rivet head. Come here! Get in here! So one of you didn't wander into headquarters and bring the general back. Stay there now, and I'll find something for you to do before I kill the two of you. Hey, Elmer, what happened?
Oh, nothing. I just made a little mistake.
And I was it. Hey, where are you going? Where are you going?
I'm going to get a prisoner.
Oh, you can't go out there. You can't. Hey, Elmer, if you see my hat, will you bring it back with you? That fish had Private Stuyvesant. Why that dumb cluck? Why am I to get the electronic grenade and tear his ears off? Let him have the grenade!
Surrender.
Mr. Stuyvesant!
Gustav. Gee, I'm glad to see you again.
Well, I'm very pleased to meet you, Mr. Stuyvesant.
Gee, you're looking fine, too.
Thank you. So do you. Jungs, steht mal auf, steht mal stramm, das ist mein ehemaliger Chef, Herr Stuyvesant aus New York.
Very glad.
Well, Mr. Stuyvesant, wouldn't you be kind enough to sit down a moment? Allow me to take this.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Why didn't you shoot me?
Well, we didn't have any ammunition.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry I can't invite you for luncheon, Mr. Stuyvesant, but we haven't got anything to eat. We didn't have anything for the last 3 days, but just a little bit of cracker, that's all.
Is that all you've had?
That's all we had.
Oh, that's terrible. They didn't have anything either?
No, they didn't. No, they're all starving.
Well, maybe if I went back to our place, I could bring you back some food.
Junge, hat gesagt, wenn zurück, ich kann euch was zu essen bringen.
Ja. What would you like to have?
Was wollt denn haben, Kinder? Willi Schnitzel. Jenny Schnitzel, please.
Ein bisschen Leberwurst.
And liver sausage.
Liver sausage.
Hat er Pumpernickel?
Pumpernickel, of course. Oh, pumpernickel. And for myself, could I have some schmierkäse?
Would you rather have cheese?
Sure.
Now, can I have this Luger?
Yes, take it along.
Oh, I can get put in there anything the cook's got for that souvenir.
Junge, da kann man alles bekommen für das Souvenir.
Nimm das Gewehr.
Oh, no, this will be enough. Now, you'll be right here.
Yes, we wait, you bet, we wait here.
And maybe I can get some cheese, too.
Oh, that would be very fine. That would be very fine.
Don't go away now. I'll be right back.
Wunderbar, ja, wunderbar.
What is that?
Souvenir.
This.
It's a layout of the enemy's position.
Yes. I say, this is a very important thing. Souvenir, I should say. It is a souvenir. The Major must see this at once. My boy, you've done a great deed. Come with me.
Imagine that.
Major.
Yeah? Look at this. Why, this is marvelous. There's Hill 42 over here. And here are all their big guns in back of Sector 32. Here's the transportation line running right down here. Why, this is gorgeous. Say, Captain, who brought in this?
Private Stuyvesant.
Stuyvesant? My boy, do you realize what you've done?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to start anything.
Why, this is gorgeous. This gives the entire forces of the enemy. They're going to attack tonight in force.
Gustav's with them, too.
Gustav, good.
4 or 5 others.
4 or 5 others, good. That completes the battalion. Here we are. Now, we go over here. Captain, send this man back to report to the commanding officer of the evacuation hospital with instructions to move to the rear immediately.
Yes, sir.
And give him a 2 weeks rest.
Yes, sir. I can't do that, sir. I gotta get back to the enemy's line.
I won't hear of it, my boy. You've done enough to deserve that 2 weeks rest.
What about the cheese?
We'll capture that later.
Stuyvesant, my personal congratulations. My personal congratulations. You are certainly a credit to K Company. Sergeant, yes, escort Private Stuyvesant to the rear.
Yes.
Captain, this is
Captain,
wrong.
if it's all the same to you, can I find it alone?
Yes.
Oh, to think that this fell into our hands. This is great. Say, if we had 20 more men like him, this war would be won in a week.
Elmer!
Mary, what are you doing up here?
Oh, I'm so glad you're not hurt. I wanted to tell you how sorry I am. I shouldn't have done this terrible thing. I should have listened to you.
Get out of here.
I'll get these men to the rear.
Go to back right away. Ambulance driver! Ambulance driver! I'll drive it myself.
Where's my truck?
I don't know. Some soldier took it down the street.
Holy smoke! That truck is loaded with ammunition!
I better take these men right straight to the base hospital. Look back and see how the boys are.
Elmer! It's ammunition!
Huh? Hey, go away. Mary's in here. I think so.
Come up! I'm alive!
You know where we are?
No.
I do. Pick up that other box back there, and you feed it through this way.
Yes.
Make sure it goes through that way. And no matter what happens, save the last bullet for yourself.
Mr. Stuyvesant, the war is over.
Huh?
The war is over.
Elmer, it's over.
Jesus Christ. Mr. Stuyvesant, couldn't I get my job back with you?
Oh, yes, yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
In fact, you can start immediately.
Thank you.
I'd polish this up a little bit, too, sir.
I shall. Thank you.
Good day, gentlemen.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Mathieu, I'll run into you from some other war sometime.
Auf Wiedersehen. Aufpassen mit das Mädchen.
Elwin.
Elvin. Elwin.
Sorry, Mr. Stuyvesant.
Well, that's all right. Just clean it up. My associates, we introduce to the waiting world the Nescafec
gold medal ukulele. The pride of the Stuyvesant Manufacturing Company. Scott.
Yes, Mr. Stuyvesant.
Oh, Mary. You look beautiful. Just wait just a second, dear. If you'll sign right here, please.
Surely.
It will complete the transaction.